Republican politicians are discussing yet another plan to attempt to sabotage the impeachment of President Donald Trump. So now this involves moving Jim Jordan to an important position. Yeah. So now, according to CBS News, Republican leadership has been debating the placement of Ohio GOP Congressman Jim Jordan to the House Intelligence Committee. Now, the Intelligence Committee, of course, is doing the impeachment inquiry, uh, which is, I guess, look, hilarious when you say Jim Jordan and intelligence in the same sentence. But now, the problem with that is that he would, of course, be in a position to allegedly spy on and disrupt the impeachment inquiry, because Jim Jordan, of course, is not in favor of impeachment. Now, these discussions among House leadership, according to CBS News, are reported to be, quote, both active and serious. Seriously. Now, that's bad if you know anything about Jim Jordan. Now, one thing is that, look, this guy is a conspiracy theorist. He sees the deep state behind every single attack against Donald Trump. Yeah. It's so bad that you even have former Republicans saying, wait a minute, you're going to put that guy on the Intelligence Committee? You've got to be kidding. And like I said, one of his other conspiracy theories is that it was not Donald Trump, but the person who was really colluding with Russia was Hillary Clinton in order to lose the 2016 election. I don't think they really thought that one through, did they? No, I don't think so. But that's just a sampling of the insane things that Jim Jordan has believed, right? Not to mention all the, the locker room sex scandal and stuff that he was involved in when he was a gym teacher, which is why, of course, people like to spell his name GYM Jordan. Love it. Now, this has gotten so crazy that conservative political strategist Steve Schmidt said this about him, quote, Jim Jordan is a clown, albeit a dangerous one. He is an heir to McCarthy, demagogic, dangerous, and faithless to his oath in America. He is unfit to serve in Congress. So, that's Steve Schmidt, right? Former Republican strategist to the McCain campaign. Back when Republicans were somewhat reasonable, at least comparative to today. So, like I said, Steve Schmidt, right? And this was before some of this Ukraine stuff, by the way. So let me just point that out. Now, you also have journalist David Rothkopf, who also weighed in. He said this shows the GOP's main line of defense will be letting a monkey into the room and having him throw poop at everyone during the proceedings. Sorry. I got a visual on that. Trust me, you don't want that visual, okay? Wow. Look, there's a lot of faith for Jim Jordan here, right? But look, there's more, because now the internet has gotten wind of this, and you know what happens when the internet jumps on something. You get tweets like this. Michael O'Grady says, never dealing with the facts, GOP might move Jim Jordan to the Intelligence Committee so he can attack the investigation from within. Okay, fair enough. David Cole says, Jim Jordan and intelligence, one hell of an oxymoron. Dan Jordan adds in that he will finally be exposed to some form of intelligence. Dennis Krosky says, Jordan coming in contact with anything related to intelligence would be like the collision of matter and antimatter. Ooh. Yeah, well, look, that'd be kind of bad because they both annihilate each other. Jim Jordan annihilating intelligence, but then again, at the same time, intelligence kind of annihilates Jim Jordan, so maybe it kind of evens out. All right. More. Texas Pelican 56 said, there's an inherent clash of concepts. Intelligence and Jim Jordan? Kofefe Jones said, okay, so they're going to go with the middle school JV team on this one? Maybe. That's what it sounds like it. Whereas Mitch Kosterman says simply, Jim Jordan and intelligence do not go together. And then finally, Major General Benedict Arnold said this, Jim Jordan, intelligence, it writes itself. Indeed, it sure does. Can't wait to see what kind of shenanigans happen if they literally do this move. It's going to be disastrously bad, but funny. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know how I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent progressive media.